Picture this. You are waking up tomorrow and nothing external can disturb your peace. No insult, no failure, no loss. You are steady like an ancient oak, rooted deeply in unshakable calm. That's not a fantasy, that's Stoicism. And today we're not talking about cold theory. We're talking about how you can actually build that inner fortress, brick by brick. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, faced wars, plagues, exile, betrayal. Yet their minds remained steady. Their secret wasn't superhuman control. It was mastering principles anyone can apply. Today you'll learn those principles, not just to know them, but to live them. Let's begin. 1. Anticipating obstacles, the power of preparation. Epictetus taught us one of Stoicism's most practical mental exercises, to foresee potential difficulties before they happen. Not out of pessimism, but out of preparation. When we anticipate obstacles, we aren't blindsided when they appear. We've already rehearsed our response. This technique is called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. You simply take time to visualize potential challenges and imagine how you would handle them. Before an important meeting, for example, you might picture technical failures, unexpected questions, or even personal nervousness. By mentally rehearsing these outcomes, you train yourself to stay composed, adaptable, and effective under pressure. The point isn't to obsess over worst-case scenarios, but to fortify yourself for reality. Life rarely follows our scripts. The more you anticipate, the less fragile you become. Anticipating obstacles also means embracing flexibility. Rigid expectations are dangerous. When we demand that life unfold a certain way, we set ourselves up for disappointment. But when we accept that plans might shift and prepare to adjust, we remain stable no matter how things unfold. At the same time, it's crucial to balance this realism with confidence. Acknowledge your skills, your strengths, your support systems. Preparation isn't about anxiety. It's about building calm confidence in your ability to adapt. This mindset fosters patience and perseverance. If you know in advance that the road will be bumpy, you're less likely to give up when setbacks arrive. You cultivate long-term resilience, a core Stoic strength. Reflection sharpens this skill even further. Look back on your past. What challenges did you face? How did you handle them? What worked? What didn't? With each reflection, you refine your ability to anticipate future obstacles. Mindfulness also plays a key role here. When you're fully present, you catch problems early and respond thoughtfully. Mindfulness enhances emotional regulation, ensuring that even when surprises strike, your center holds steady. Epictetus distilled all of this into one sentence. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. That's the essence of inner strength, not controlling the external world, but mastering your inner world. 2. Inner strength. Mastering your reactions. When adversity strikes, harsh words, betrayal, failure, you still own one thing, your response. This choice defines who you are. Inner strength starts with self-awareness. It means recognizing your emotions as they arise without letting them hijack your behavior. You don't suppress emotions. You observe them, understand them, and choose how to act. Stoicism constantly returns to the distinction between what we control and what we don't. We can't control others' actions, but we can control our mindset, our character, our choices. This distinction protects your peace and focuses your energy where it matters. Forgiveness is also a vital expression of inner strength. Carrying grudges only poisons your own mind. Forgiveness doesn't excuse wrongdoing. It releases you from bitterness. You clear the emotional clutter, making room for clarity and growth. Resilience grows with practice. Life will knock you down. The key is to view each setback as a training opportunity. Every failure strengthens your character, just as muscles strengthen under resistance. But Stoicism doesn't advocate isolation. Surround yourself with people who challenge and support you. Build a community of like-minded individuals, mentors, and friends. Draw strength from these connections. And if you have a spiritual practice, lean on it for guidance. Gratitude, too, is a quiet but powerful tool. Gratitude reorients your mind from scarcity to abundance. Even in difficult seasons, there is always something to appreciate. This practice strengthens your emotional resilience and grounds you in contentment. True inner strength also requires vulnerability. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's facing your fears with honesty and compassion. When you confront your insecurities directly, they lose their power. You convert them into wisdom. 3. Restraining actions. The power of the pause. And this all returns to one of Stoicism's most powerful habits, the pause. Creating space between stimulus and response. You're stuck in traffic. Someone cuts you off. The first surge is anger, but the pause lets you ask, will reacting improve anything? Usually no. By choosing calm, you remain master of yourself, not a prisoner of your impulses. Restraint applies to more than traffic. In conflict, in conversation, in argument, impulsive words often cause damage we later regret. Before speaking, ask, are these words constructive? Do they reflect my values? Thoughtful speech strengthens relationships, while reactive speech weakens them. Restraint is self-mastery in action. It's choosing reason over impulse. Imagine you're making a major decision at work. Rather than reacting emotionally, you gather facts, weigh options, and act according to principle. That is the Stoic way. Restraint doesn't mean passivity. It means intentional action, acting with purpose, knowing that every choice carries consequences. Daily reflection sharpens this skill. Review your day. Where did you practice restraint? Where did impulse get the better of you? What can you improve tomorrow? Over time, this reflection strengthens your discipline. Mindfulness complements this beautifully. Through meditation, breathing, or simple awareness, mindfulness trains you to catch impulses before they take control. You spot emotional urges as they rise and choose a better response. 4. Acceptance, the gateway to effective action. At the core of Stoic action is acceptance. Accept reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Fighting reality only wastes energy and creates suffering. You lose your job. It's natural to feel fear or sadness. But once you accept the facts, you can focus on what's next. Update your resume, network, apply for new opportunities. Acceptance shifts you from helplessness to agency. Mindfulness and meditation cultivate this acceptance. They teach you to observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing you to meet each moment as it comes. This creates stability and resilience even amid life's uncertainties. Acceptance isn't defeat, it's strength. Every challenge carries lessons. Ask, what can I learn? How can this make me stronger? Adversity becomes fuel for growth. Acceptance also frees you from perfectionism, that toxic chase for flawless outcomes. Striving for excellence is good. Expecting perfection is destructive. When you embrace your imperfections with compassion, you live with greater peace and authenticity. Gratitude again serves as your anchor. Even in tough times, gratitude reveals abundance. You focus on what you have, not what you lack, which strengthens your resilience. Acceptance extends to your relationships as well. We often expect others to behave as we want, but people have their own paths. Accepting others, their strengths and flaws, allows for healthier, more harmonious connections. 5. Living according to nature. The Stoic way, Epictetus and the Stoics called this living according to nature. It means aligning your life with your rational and social nature, living authentically and ethically. This begins with self-awareness, knowing your values, your purpose, your true self. From that clarity, you make choices that reflect your principles, not the pressures of society or passing trends. Living according to nature also means embracing life's cycles, growth, stability, decline, renewal. When you accept these natural shifts, you navigate life with grace and patience. At the heart of Stoicism are the cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom grants clarity, courage enables action, justice ensures fairness. Temperance maintains balance. When you cultivate these virtues, you live in harmony with your higher nature. But Stoicism also recognizes that we are social beings. We thrive through compassion, empathy, and cooperation. When we serve others, build community, and foster goodwill, we honor our social nature and contribute to a better world. Living simply is part of this path. Strip away excess. Prioritize what truly matters: your growth, your relationships, your purpose. Simplicity creates space for what brings true joy and fulfillment. Acceptance, gratitude, and mindfulness complete this harmony. Accept life's flow. Appreciate what you have. Stay present. Act with intention. This is how you live according to nature, in balance with yourself, others, and the world. Even our environment calls for this awareness. As part of nature, we have a responsibility to protect it, to live sustainably and respectfully, preserving its beauty for future generations. Ultimately, living according to nature means returning to what truly matters: self-mastery, wisdom, connection, and purpose. And as we reach the end of this journey, remember this: true power is not found in controlling the world around you, but in mastering your own mind, your own choices, your own actions. That is the Stoic way. Thank you for being part of Life Lessons. If you found this video helpful, check out the other videos on your screen. Stay strong, stay grounded, and keep walking the path toward wisdom.